perfectly magical pals, and welcome back. I am Kat, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and click that like button. I do Disney related content every Tuesdays and Fridays, and today I have a tag for you. Now this is from Chloe Bell. She is such a sweet YouTuber. She does Disney content and Harry Potter, so please go check her out and say hi. Now, these are 10 questions that are Disney princesses and prince related. So I thought it'd be really fun to do this because some of them had me scratching my head and I was like, I've got to give this some thought, like real thought. So the first question is, what Disney princess do you like the least? I really had to think about this because I like them all. I can see myself in so many different characters. I think we all can. But for me, 3 that kind of just get on my nerves a little bit maybe would be, she's not a princess, Wendy from Peter Pan. She's a little too uptight for me. She does calm down a little bit throughout the movie, being with someone like Peter, so maybe it's the opposite attracts sort of thing, and she becomes a little more tolerable. The second is Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks Internet. I love Sarah Goffman. Oh my gosh, I can't remember her last name right now. I love her, but the voice that she does for Vanellope, after a while, I can't. So sorry, Sarah, I love you. And then, don't give me any hate for this in the comments, but also not a princess, but a queen, Elsa. I love Anna. Like, I really think that Anna and me could be the same person, but it's just, I don't know, Elsa. Yeah. Kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I don't think that we'd be best friends. We could totally be sisters. Like, I could see that sisterly dynamic. And maybe she reminds me of someone. The second question is, the princess who would be your best friend. Now, this one was easy for me, and I put Anna. I just think she is so bubbly and sweet. I feel like we would go on adventures and just have a really good time. What princess and prince would you save from a villain? Now this one I really had to think about. And honestly, the one that broke my heart the most, and he's not a prince or a princess, but a king, would be Mufasa from Scar. That broke my heart when I watched that scene in the movies. Yeah, I mean, I think that Simba would have still grown up to be pretty fantastic. And I would say Mufasa. Number 4, which Disney film has your favorite soundtrack? Now this was also difficult for me, not because I couldn't think of any, but because I could think of too many. There are 4 that I listed because I'm constantly playing in the car or on my phone, and so my top 4 Disney soundtracks is Mary Poppins, Tangled, Tarzan, and Mulan. I know every song forward and backwards to all 4 of those soundtracks, and if I was stranded on a desert island and all I had was a record player and those 4 records, I'd be okay. You might need to send some chocolate though. Number 5. I skipped 6. Dress you wish you had. I wish I had Snow White's blue, yellow, and red dress. I want to recreate it in Disney Bound as her. I want to walk around the house and sing like her and just love that dress. Not my favorite princess per se, but definitely she has some color goals for sure. Another princess that I would love to have her whole wardrobe would be Belle. Belle has the best clothes. She starts out in her peasant blue. It's just so, enchanting, and I love that. And then she has her pink dress, and then her green, and then like the winter thing, and hello, her ball gown. I mean, yellow is one of my favorite colors next to orange. So yeah, I want to basically be Belle. Also, a little mention is Lottie from The Princess and the Frog. Her big poofy pink ball gown is amazing. And I'm not a big pink girl, but that is goals. Number 6, what princess would you date? I would absolutely date Flynn Rider, Hercules, and Shang from Mulan. They are beautiful, beautiful cartoon men. And they all, I mean, like Flynn would make you laugh. Hercules, you know, he'd go above and beyond, and Shang would protect you. You know, not that I need any of those things, but it's kind of nice to have in your life. Which castle, for number 7, would you like to live in? I think the castle from Tangled. Like Flynn says, I could get used to this. I feel the same way, Flynn. And Arendelle? Yeah, I want to live there. Again, you know, I think Elsa and I could become friends. I think, you know, we spend more time together. Anne and I hang out. I hang out at the castle. I think we could become sisters. Number 8. What scene would you want to be in? Oh, I had to give this one a lot of thought. There are so many scenes. I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. Like, wouldn't that be neat? But the one that I kept coming back to was when Rapunzel and Flynn Rider are in the boats and all the lanterns are coming up and she's releasing her own lantern. It's just something so romantic and beautiful. Like, she's really realizing like her goals like are coming true, her dreams are coming true, and I love that scene. I would want to be in that. Number 9, which sidekicks would you want to be friends with? I have a list. Of course, Mushu, Pumbaa, Pascal, and Flounder. I just think they're all adorable. They're funny. They're just sweet. Pascal does not say a word, but he says everything with his eyes. And I love that so much. I just watched Tangled the other night, and my husband and I were cracking up over Pascal. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen the movie. The last question is, what is a Disney quote that you love? Well, I couldn't come up with just one. So let me tell you the ones that I did that really resonate with me and kind of like my daily life, and the ones that kind of pull at my heartstrings. The first one being, the greatest risk any of us will take is to be seen as we are. And that is from Cinderella. And that is so true. I am very much kind of a goofy girl who just, you know, wants to share sunshine and happiness with everyone. And sometimes it's kind of scary to put yourself out there. So I appreciate that quote. My second quote is by Walt Disney. Happiness is a state of mind. It's just according to the way you look at things. Now, Walt knows what he's talking about. You know, sometimes life can just bring you down, or circumstances that are out of your control. And the best way to get through it is changing your own mindset. Just kind of, you know, pushing through and seeing the silver lining. And that's what I try to do every day. And the last quote is by Thumper from Bambi. It says, if you're scared, just be scarier than whatever is scaring you. That is something I tell my kids at school all the time when they say that they can't do something, or it's too big for them, or it's just too much. I just say, well, you be bigger and badder than what is out there, what is bothering you. And they always smile and end up doing it. So Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you love this tag as much as I did. And please let me know if you do it. And thank you again to Chloe. And have a magical, fantastic week. Bye, everyone.